Guys, Wages World here, February 12th, 2020. Come at you with a video. I'm going to hit you with these official numbers on this virus real quick, and then we'll go into the CME that was happening and a meteor that hit the ground. Yeah, the official numbers are 45,000 have gotten this, 1,100 have passed. That officially makes it bigger than the SARS outbreak. It happened a few years back. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you this right now. Those numbers are a bunch of crap. I've been resisting telling you guys what I've been hearing in the background, but I've changed my mind because you guys have been asking for it, and I think it needs to be said at this point. People are going to have to start standing up and saying this. Okay? I'm hearing millions of people sick. Upwards of hundreds of thousands of people are dead. Okay? That's what I'm hearing. Is it true? Don't know. I can't say 100% that that's true. I can't vet any of this. Okay? I can't prove any of it. All I can tell you is I talk to people that I trust, and they're basically what they're saying is the numbers are way higher than what they're telling us. There's no way to narrow this down to get an exact number anyway at this point. You have to be over there and making tally marks and stuff from the beginning, and that didn't happen. So, yeah. You heard me talk about sulfur dioxide a couple videos back, right? Where was the highest level of sulfur dioxide? On the planet. It's right over top of Wuhan. What is sulfur dioxide? For those of you guys that don't know, it is a byproduct of burning fossil fuels or burning organic material such as human tissue, which means incineration. That's where I'm going with that. Because I'm hearing, we all heard about the incinerator that they fired up over there, right? At least that's what we're hearing. Obviously, I haven't never put eyes on it. But you guys didn't either. Nobody really has, except people down there on the ground. I'm hearing 1,200 people a day being incinerated. And that would make sense if we're seeing these big numbers of people passing away from this. I'm hearing a lot of sick stuff, guys. And it makes me sick. I hate talking about it. I don't like talking about it. But now, at this point, you guys are going to hear what I hear. Because this is really making, frankly, it's pissing me off. Because nobody's getting the truth. Not even close. I'm sorry, this really does upset me. But anyway, also they discovered a new virus over in Brazil. It's very rare. That was a virus that they'd never seen before. 90% of the genes in this virus were unrecognizable. In other words, they'd never seen them before. Okay, so it makes it really rare. Is there an outbreak? No. But I do find it odd, and I said this since the beginning. South America and Africa don't have any official cases. I think that's a bunch of crap. And then you get this other virus popping up where? In a place where they don't have the Wuhan. My fear here would be that they're saying this stuff now to slowly soft disclose this out for when there's another outbreak of something else. Then you throw in the permafrost conversation. Permafrost is what it says. Permanent frost on the ground. It fluctuates in levels, guys, okay? From day to day, year to year, it moves, right? Well, they're now saying, and through some articles that I've read, Yale and other articles, and other people have talked about this already on YouTube, by the end of this century, 40% of the permafrost will be gone, which means our ocean levels will rise. We're talking about planetary stuff, okay? Temperatures will change. Main reason, because the salinity, not necessarily the amount of water, but the salinity of the ocean water will change, the salt level. When you put salt in an ice cream machine, that's what makes it get cold enough to be able to do what it does. So when the salt level changes in the ocean, it's a big deal. Okay? So that's part of it, guys. And, I just find it odd that they discovered that, and then you got the permafrost thing. And with permafrost, you have to take in consideration that possible cryogenics is actually happening too. Cryogenics, most of us know that people use that to freeze sperm. So later on, if they have a vasectomy, after that they can still have a baby if they do it in vitro, right? So I'm saying that because it's just, there could be viruses and bacteria in this permafrost that we've not seen before. It could be old diseases could come back because of this. You know, I would think that that would be hard for that to happen, but it's possible, I would think. That's just where my mind goes. I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. But, you know, so I am going to quit talking about the virus thing here. I do think that all that has something to do with it. Now, I will say this, too. This is kind of a side note. For those of you guys that don't know, London and Moscow are basically on the same latitude line, right? Oops, that was ridiculous. That is too. Anyway, they're basically on the same latitude line, right? Why does Moscow get bad winters and London doesn't, for the most part? Well, it's because of what I just said. The salinity of the water, the Gulf Stream flows like this. Okay? So when it gets up and around London, it changes the actual air temperature and causes their storms and stuff to even act different. So if the water levels and stuff are rising and lowering, we got these currents all over the planet, guys. These little conveyor systems is what they call them. But it's underwater. Basically, it's like underwater highways. That movie Finding Nemo, where the turtle, you know, where going down in the ocean, they get on the on-ramp and it takes them way on out really fast. That's actually kind of true. Okay? Maybe not to that extent, but that's what's going on. So, but anyway, we're going to move into the other stuff here real quick. Alright guys, I'm going to show you this too. This actually just come across and Scott pointed it out to me and I thought I'd bring it to you guys. And there's this pretty big meteor. They caught this sucker. Hit the ground, man, hit this factory. And it was like 6 meters deep or something like that when it hit. It's pretty significant, guys. And they got it on camera here, so I'm going to show it to you guys. I got the sound turned off. And I give credit to, you know, this YouTube channel here. It is, you know, we can do commentary and stuff on this under fair use anyway. But what they're showing you here, guys, is this meteor. And so, anyway, let's play it. See it get bright? Look at that. That's when it came in. Now watch this. It's coming. Wham. Alright. And this was on security, closed circuit cameras and stuff like that. And again, yeah, we would expect to see some of this stuff sometimes. Okay, it's normal for us to see these things anyway, even when we're not in such a crazy time frame. But yeah, that's pretty significant when it leaves a hole like that and hits a populated area like that. Yeah, you know, because 70% of the planet is water. So when things like this does hit land, it is a rare thing. Okay, it's a lot rarer than the ones that smack into the ocean. We don't hardly even hear about those because probably a lot of them aren't even seen. So, but yeah, I wanted to show that to you guys. All right, guys, here's that CME. I'm going to run through this real quick so I don't keep you guys. But this is the most current we got. The Earth's here, satellite's here. So it looks like it's going off to the left, right? Because always the big question with CMEs is it coming at us, right? That's usually what we want to know right off the bat. Well, I can tell you right now, this is a two-dimensional model trying to show a three-dimensional thing. Okay? Plus, we don't know what's behind here. We can't see it. It's blacked out. That occulter has to be there or we don't get nothing. No, it blocks the light so we can even see anything at all. So, what I'm saying is that even though it looks like it's going directly to the left, it could actually be, you know, if the Earth's here, it could actually be going this direction and still look to us like it's going straight to the left. Or it can actually be doing this, blowing back that way, and it looks like it's going straight to the left. Just because of the perspective of what we're looking at. Okay? So I wanted to point that out. Now, again, is that a huge CME? No, but it's a decent sized one. It wasn't like a full halo or nothing, but that definitely was a CME. Now, let me show you something else. Okay, this was on the 11th. Yesterday. Okay? Obviously that looks kind of like an object, right? And it looks like the sun is reacting with it. This was a little CME that happened. Okay? But if it is an object, and we don't know that it is yet, we're waiting on more data to come in, but it wouldn't be our 28-day object. Because it's supposed to be over here in the next few days. Okay? So if it is, it's something different. Now, there it is again. Same day. Notice again the position and this little thick band of connection to the sun. Alright? So we go to that. It was on the 11th. That's on the 10th. So now we're talking about 3 days in a row. We're having 2 small CMEs and then a larger one. But at the same time, the 2 that happened prior, that almost looks like an object. Plus, it has that same thick connection. Okay? So that's on the 10th. That's on the 11th. Right? So where do we go from here? Well, we got to wait on more data. Plus, there's something else we can do. Right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to solar system scope. Okay? Which is right here. I took a screenshot just to show you guys what I was thinking here. Remember, the Earth's here. So we're looking this way. So anything that's firing off this direction would look like it's going straight to our left. But not necessarily true. It could be going this way, or it could be going that way. But what I want you guys to notice on this is the direction that it actually appears, if we just look at it on the surface. Oops, sorry about that. Is in direct line with this alignment of Mercury and Venus. So did that alignment actually cause some of this problem? In my opinion, if the CME is actually heading in that direction, I would say yes, most definitely. Because planetary alignments can be very, very powerful. Okay, the magnetic connection of them, they break, and then when they connect and break again and doing all those kinds of things, man, it can do some crazy stuff. But yeah, so just keep in mind, guys, and I'll give you guys another update here later on. I'll be doing a show with Mike and Cindy over Evolutionary Energy Arts today, probably around 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. If you guys want to come over and check that out, I'm sure Mike and Cindy would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you go over and show them some love, and come check us out. You get Blue Kool-Aid or Wages World, whatever you want to call us. Call me. Get me on live. So. Which is something I don't do very often. But yeah, guys, come check us out. Go check out Scott over at Planet X News. He's been putting out some awesome articles, doing some good work over there. Hopi, he's been reporting on a lot of the Wuhan stuff. Go check him out. A lot of good stuff. John Boy, he did that he did a health survey. I'm thinking about posting it on my channel. I'm trying to let him get the traffic for it. But he messed with this dude that did a health survey on him. They were asking him questions about how many guns he had on a health survey. Then they asked him if he had any specific paths he walked to from the house. I mean, come on. I'll leave a link over there. You guys go check that out. It's only like a 3-minute edit that I did for him. But yeah, go check that out. But anyway, guys, God bless. Yeshua saves, and you can drink this Kool-Aid.